In this video, I will teach you guys how to understand when price is being weird and when you should actually stop trading and when you shouldn't trade, or when you should trade and when you shouldn't trade. My apologies. So we are going to have to use NQ and ES at the same time, and we're going to use, for example, market open. All right. Now for market open on both, let's mark this out here. As you see, coming into it, we were just dumping on NQ, but on ES, we were pumping. This is when you should instantly, when you see this, don't take anything, okay? Because that's when price is literally telling you we have no direction yet, and you'll see this, right? It starts accumulating, and you just saved yourself like 4 different stop losses, okay? Now, when do you know, when can you know when to trade? As soon as we have the uncorrelation between the two indexes, which is going to be just a regular, like, as you see here, for example, we have this and this. As you see, ES is already dumping while NQ decided to sweep the highs. This now shows you that there's a leading index. This shows you that the direction has been decided on one of them. And the important part is, since it's decided on one, that means the other should follow. And the reasoning for that is because both are essentially made up of the same stocks, companies, whatever you want to call it, right? So they have to move the same way regardless of their symbol. Okay, as you see, they do move the same way. All right, and this little, I guess, confluence would help you a lot to understand when price is actually starting to move. Okay, and you can see this a lot of the time. Okay, and it helps a lot because you'll see those uncorrelation moves and you'll be like, okay, yeah, this is very nice. Another one is right here, right? Price ended up dumping all the way, and as both indexes pumped right before it made this little swing high, what do we have? We had this uncorrelation at the lows. Okay, and this is a very nice confluence again to see if one index is going to take us higher or lower. As you see, ES kept pumping, meaning NASDAQ has to follow. And then at the highs, what happened? We had this high up here, which, let's mark this on, there you go. You see, okay, that was a horrible line. There you go. So ES swept those highs, and while NQ was already dumping. Okay, so ES followed. But yeah, that's essentially how you notice uncorrelation and when you should like move away from price and when you should start trading price. If you can spot these levels, or not even levels, just these, damn, just this uncorrelation, I guess, it will help you a lot because then you can just mitigate so many losses instead of being stuck in chop like this, where price is obviously uncorrelated and just accumulating throughout, right? Because you'll have 4 different uncorrelations in the same spot while you need to have price move into a specific high, sweep on one index and not on the other, etc.